Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's the middle of February, and if you're a landscape photographer, even a wildlife photographer, middle of February can be difficult. I mean, there's not a colored leaf left anywhere. There's not a spring blossom started yet. It's been bitterly cold, so most of the wildlife has found some warm place to be that's not anywhere in reach of your camera. So it's, admittedly a challenging month for wildlife landscape photography. So what you have to do is you have to start exercising your awareness gene. Yeah, that's the thing. Just become more aware of the little things. Picture the things you see in your mind's frame. And I bet you can find something to shoot, even in this difficult month of February. So we're going to do just that. We're going to head out here to a local, it's not really a lake, it's man-made water hazard for a golf course, but it's good size. And there's a lot of waterfowl around and some other things, so we're going to make an attempt to find some fantastic photography on a semi-cold day. It's actually warmed up enough to walk around in February. See what we can find. So join me. I'm going to be shooting today with my Canon R5, and I've brought my 100 to 500 RF lens so I can reach things that are far off. I think that's where inspiration is going to be found today. So that's what I'm shooting with. Let's go. So I'm going to shoot today with auto ISO. Just so the camera sets that and let me control the shutter speed and the exposure. Especially with waterfowl, if they're taking off, you want to control that shutter speed, get a really fast shutter speed in order to capture some of that wing action. And I don't really care, it's a bright day, I don't really care about the ISO, it's going to take care of itself, so we'll let the camera handle that part. And so here's the scene. As you can see, there's a lot of waterfowl here, some very beautiful waterfowl. And it's a pretty good sized little body of water, so we're going to walk up and down and see what we can find. Let's start with these guys over here. Especially with these birds, I like the ability of this Canon R5 to eye detect focus on these birds. I don't have to worry about missing a shot because I'm trying to focus on these birds while they're in flight. The eye detect focus will do the focusing for me. I just take the shot. I'm also setting the shutter so that it takes multiple frames with a single button push. Fast multiple frames. I don't want to be pushing the button every time I want a shot, especially with these birds, because you know, as they're taking off or they're in flight, the chance of you capturing a perfectly focused, perfectly framed shot is a lot higher when you have that burst shooting mode turned on. So that's what I've got going on here. Let's keep looking. All right, some interesting birds out here today. Some beautiful birds. And I really didn't even have to focus on the small stuff like I was saying, because they were pretty much all over the place. There was some great reflection shots that could have been had off the water had it been a little clearer, a little less windy. The wind really sort of messed up the glass nature of the water. But all in all, pretty good for a February day. I'm okay with it. I'm glad you guys came along. If you're already subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for coming back. It's a small channel. And if you're not a subscriber, well, consider subscribing. It's free of charge. And you might pick up a thing or two about photography. It might be worth your time. Well, thanks for joining me again today, guys, and I will see you again soon. God bless.